fly. Tell me why you fly so high. I'm sure I'm a nice guy. What do you know about love? When she smiles, butterflies come my tummy, pick me up when I feel crummy with her. It's always sunny. Man, it's no surprise. She makes it great to be alive, and it's just a song about a feeling that's hard to explain. But so many have tried, and so few have succeeded. It's gonna drive me insane. Hey, about to do today, you make me wanna shout hooray. Your beauty drives me crazy in a good way. I love you, baby boo, you know I'll do whatever it is you want me to. Bring you soup when you got the flu, you love me, and I love
Hello, ladies and germs. Welcome to Dilettante Ball. I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
And here on Dilettante Ball, we go on Wikipedia.
We learn about the states.
And we talk about them.
We do.
In a live setting sometimes.
Sometimes we do.
How you been?
I saw Jurassic World, so I'm not doing well.
Okay, wow.
So I just want to blast down Jurassic World.
On Jurassic World. How come?
It's just a bad movie. I don't really want to get into it.
Okay.
Just don't see it.
Did you love it? Did you love it?
Oh, we had some people in the
Okay.
I loved it. Some people in the audience who have never seen Jurassic Park. And
so speaking of Jurassic Park, I'll give a shout out to Jurassic Park because it's fucking awesome. Jurassic Park rules.
Yeah.
And
Jurassic World drools.
And Jeff Goldblum is like,
he's the man.
He's bonkers, dude.
Yeah.
He's just fucking nutty.
Yeah.
Here's a thing that I was reading about today. Apparently, the way that dinosaurs are drawn and depicted is like totally wrong.
They actually mentioned that in the movie.
Really?
There's some scientist that's like going off on like one of the directors, and he was like, "You're the one that put me in this lab. Those dinosaurs don't even look like they're supposed to, but that's just how you wanted them to look because that's what people recognize."
That's really funny.
It was like, oh, that's kind of fun.
It's shrink wrapped dinosaurs is what it's called because they're like heads. It's basically just like skin stretched. Yeah, you know, it's just like skin stretched over their skulls, but like. Every animal has like
more muscle
stuff going on. And like fat and shit on their faces. So I saw all these pictures that some dude made of like what normal animals would look like if they were drawn as
if they were dinosaurs.
the way we draw dinosaurs.
Sure,
they're
terrifying.
fucking terrifying.
Awesome.
So like obviously dinosaurs are scary as hell because we draw them like hell beasts. It's really crazy.
I love that.
I feel like there was something else I wanted to tell you. Oh. We talked about this a little bit, and we've got some Florida people in the audience, so this is pertinent to them. Wet and Wild is closing.
It is closing. I saw that.
That's really sad. That's where you spent prom?
My prom,
is that correct?
I spent prom at Wet and Wild, and then I subsequently went to Outback Steakhouse. Are they closing Outback Steakhouse too?
They are, and they're closing
sucks.
the Ocean Center in Daytona Beach, which is where I spent my prom.
Okay.
So it's really sad.
Crying in the back of a police car. That was where you spent prom, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went with you know who I went with?
Probably.
The friend of the show, Steve Clark's girlfriend Rachel Newman.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So take that, Steve. What state do you think is next? Last time we had Arkansas, and if anybody wants to guess,
last time we had Missouri.
No, that's incorrect. The last episode that went up, we had Missouri, but there's still one more episode in the bank, pal.
Look, I'm just here for the ride.
And if anybody wants to guess what state came after Arkansas, if you're correct, I'll give you a peaches and hot sauce sticker, which I have with me. And if you're incorrect, I'll still give you one.
I'm going to take the sticker back.
What do you have a guess? Kansas. I believe we've already gotten Kansas.
No,
that's
we
incorrect. Good guess. We'll see. Anybody else? If you don't, it's okay. Tennessee. We've definitely gotten Tennessee.
All right, so we're going to need your sticker back after the show.
What do you think?
I'm just going to Montana.
Just
go big or go home,
dude.
man.
I'm going to say Wisconsin.
Okay.
We've gotten Illinois, Indiana. We're up in the mix now.
All right, let's see what we got.
Michigan.
Oh, okay. Man, I love Michigan.
Yeah, pure Michigan.
We're getting some thumbs. The audience is not on our side this week.
Not Michigan fans. That's fine.
I love Michigan.
Yeah.
We were just in pure Michigan.
We loved Michigan so much we're going back.
We are going back, baby. So get ready for that.
Yeah, maybe we recorded an episode from Michigan.
Yeah, that's where a bumblebee landed on you and you freaked out.
I don't want to talk about it. Before it was called Michigan, it was Michigan Territory, and it was admitted January 26, 1873, about 6 months after Arkansas.
1873?
1837. I am sorry.
I was going to say, there's no way it was
Nope.
1873.
1837. I am insane.
You are.
Michigan. Let's get up in it. All right. Their flag is pretty awesome.
Oh, it is awesome.
Whoa. There's a Sasquatch on their flag. What is that? I'll show you guys a picture afterwards.
It's a Sasquatch.
That is 100% a Sasquatch. It's two deer holding a picture of a Sasquatch with an eagle above it. It says E pluribus unum at the top. C queris peninsulum amernum. Something about a peninsula. Circumspice.
What is circumspice?
They went all over the world to get the finest of spices. And the seal is... The seal is the same damn thing, but it says the Great Seal of Michigan.
Two deer holding a picture of a Sasquatch.
That is awesome. The nickname, Great Lake, Great Lake, and then in parentheses, S, State.
Oh, sure. Great Lakes State.
The Wolverine State.
Okay.
Big X-Men fans.
That's where they filmed Red Dawn.
The Mitten State.
Yeah.
We know. Water, parentheses, winter, Wonderland. They love parentheses in their nicknames. Motto, Sequeris Peninsulum Ammonium Circumspice. English, if you seek a pleasant peninsula, look about you.
That's awesome.
That's lovely.
You found it, dog. You're right here.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Official language, none. Spoken languages, English, 91%. Spanish, 2.9%. 3%. Arabic,
what?
1.04%. Other, 4.92%.
Why is there so much Arabic?
I don't know. That's really crazy. That's the first one. I feel like every other state has been either French or Spanish. Yeah. Real weird. Capital? You know it.
Traverse City.
Nope.
Detroit.
Nope.
I don't know.
Lansing. Largest city, Detroit. Largest metro, Detroit Metro. Blah, blah, blah. Abbreviations, MICH. Michigan.gov is their website.
Sure.
You want to hear some symbols?
I'd love to hear some symbols.
Nope. Their bird is the American robin.
That sounds great. I love that.
Fish, brook trout.
Okay.
That was my girlfriend in middle school. Flower, apple blossom. Their wildflower is the dwarf lake iris.
Okay.
Mammal. Their unofficial mammal is the wolverine.
What's their official mammal?
Their official game animal is the white-tailed deer, which is everyone in the goddamn world.
Yeah.
Reptile, painted turtle. Tree, eastern white pine. Fossil. Are you ready for this? Are you ready?
What is it?
Mastodon.
No way. No way.
That's cool as hell.
Do you know mastodons were still around like 1,000 years ago? Not 1,000, but you know what I mean? Like they were.
Wait, no.
Mastodons were around like during like the pyramids.
I am willing to believe that.
Yeah. How crazy is that?
That's nuts. I mean, they're
just basically
elephants.
Yeah. Well, come on, man.
Oh, there's some disbelief.
Everything I say is being questioned tonight.
Yeah.
Probably with good reason.
The gemstone is the Isle Royal Greenstone. The rock is Petoskey Stone. The soil is Calcassa sand, and the song is My Michigan.
Sure. Did I tell you I bought a board game based in Michigan?
That sounds lovely.
It's called Copper County or Copper something.
What is it called?
It's something like that. Don't worry about it. Don't get caught up in the details.
Okay.
The game is all about the copper boom in the Michigan Upper Peninsula. That's the kind of board game I'm into.
Sounds fun. You played it yet?
No, I can't find anybody that likes Michigan.
You ready to get in it?
Yeah, sure.
Michigan is a state in the Great Lakes region of the Midwestern United States. The name Michigan is the French form of the Ojibwa word Michigama, meaning large water or large lake. Michigan is the 10th most populous of the 50 states.
How is that possible?
I don't believe that. With the 11th most extensive total area. So they're like
up in the mix
for sure. Its capital is Lansing, and the largest city is Detroit. It's the only state.
How long is that going to stay though?
Detroit's
like dead.
Well, the land area is going to stay.
So it's going to.
Yeah, one dude. The population density of Detroit is very low.
The king of Detroit, just like yeah.
I'm Doug.
Playing with the skeletons of his friends.
Well,
Hey, I don't know. Shouldn't have killed them all.
Michigan is the only state to consist of 2 peninsulas, and they will not shut the hell up about it. The lower peninsula, to which the name Michigan was originally applied, is often noted to be shaped like a mitten.
Yeah, every time where are you from? Michigan. They put their dumb hand up and point to their hand. Like, I don't know.
I'm not a baby. Just tell me where.
Yeah, no one else does that. I don't,
where are you from? For Florida, where are you from?
my stupid hand, because, yeah, I'm an idiot.
Colorado. It's just to hold up a fifth. Fuck off.
Like Delaware, just like, oh, pinky nail.
The Upper Peninsula, often referred to as the UP, is separated from the Lower Peninsula by the Straits of Mackinac.
It's Mackinac.
Mackinac.
That's a shibboleth. That's how you know you're not from there, is because you said Mackinac.
It ends in a C. Mackinac, is that really how it's pronounced?
Mackinac.
Yeah, that's crazy. A 5-mile channel.
John McEnroe, the famous tennis player.
No, I've never heard of him.
Don't worry, let's keep going.
Okay. It's the channel that joins Lake Huron. The street that I grew up on was Huron. All the streets in my neighborhood were named after Great Lakes.
What's your porn star name?
Oh, what is it? The street you grew up on, and like
what's your
the last animal you had sex with?
Yeah, exactly right.
What is it really?
So I'm a salamander elm.
Elm?
No, it's your first pet, and the street you grew up on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Abercrombie, Huron.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Domino Cross.
Domino Cross.
What's
That's
up,
pretty
dude?
cool.
It's pretty slick.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks, man.
The 2 peninsulas are connected by the Mackinac Bridge. It has the longest freshwater coastline of any political subdivision of the world.
You lost me.
Yeah, that
doesn't mean
few
anything.
too many steps for it to be important. Being bounded by 4 of the 5 Great Lakes. That's pretty neat. Plus Lake St. Clair.
The lesser lake.
As a result, it's one of the leading U.S. states for recreational boating.
For recreational bowling.
Balding.
Recreational
Yeah,
balding?
I'm thinking of going bald.
Yeah, well, go to Michigan.
Oh, yeah. Where in Michigan?
Oh, well, if you hold your hand up and you point to something stupid, that's where it's at.
What's your favorite thing about Michigan? Is it the spooky house where we stayed for Memorial Day?
That's the only thing I know about Michigan, basically.
Me too. And it was great. That was a great spooky house.
It was a good spooky house. I am still spooked out by a little bit by it.
I found out that my office has a spooky basement, and I am really looking forward to going into it. In fact, the other day, I don't know if you heard, because you're a recluse. Yeah, the tornado sirens went off. Did anybody hear this? The tornado sirens went off.
I heard them, and I went to Google and said, "What do I do in a tornado?" And it said, "Stay away from windows." And that was basically it. And I said, "Okay, thanks," and went back to playing my video game. And
you were fine.
I was fine.
Yeah. So they went off right around when I was about to leave work, and everybody was like, "Should we go to the spooky basement?" No, we didn't, and everybody just went home. But I was like,
"That's how you found out."
Yes, we should. Yes, we should. No, we didn't.
Speaking of being a recluse, my mother called me yesterday.
Is she also a recluse?
No, she's
Did
not.
she turn you into a recluse?
My mother's worried about me.
Because you're a recluse?
Yeah, she was like, "You never call." And I was like, "Well, I don't call anybody." She's like, "I know. Why don't you call anybody? You don't go out?" I was like, "No, I don't." I was like, "I talked to Johnny." And she's like, "The only reason you talk to Johnny is because you do so much stuff with him." And I had to admit that she was right. So I don't know, man.
I've seen at least 2 pictures of you outside of your apartment in the last month.
So what I need to do is just take a picture of myself at a green screen, and then just Photoshop in new.
And keep changing your outfit.
No, yeah, I guess.
Or your shirt, the shirt underneath your hoodie.
Sure. Well, I'll just wear a green shirt.
Okay.
And I can, yeah. And then I can just send my picture or my mom pictures of.
Oh, that's a really nice shirt that looks like the pyramids. It'll just be whatever is behind you too.
Yeah, right. So my mom's worried about me.
Hey.
She was like, "Why don't you have a girlfriend or she's like,
"It's just that easy, Mom."
She was like, "Your friend."
Hey, you're right.
Oh yeah, she was. I went out that night and got 2 or 3 of them. And we already got our 4-month anniversary coming up and went real fast.
Oh, 4 months in a week.
Mm-hmm. That's right. But yeah, she's like, your friends that you grew up with, they're married and have kids.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah, I know. I told her, I was like, "Mom, no one up here no one up here likes me." Is what I told her. No, I said I don't know what to tell you, Mom.
I don't feel bad for you. I feel bad for your mom.
No, she was fine, but it was just one part of the conversation.
I want to. She listens, right? I think she's.
I don't know if she does. I don't think she can handle it.
One of 3 people that listens.
Why do you curse so much?
Oh,
why do you feel the need to curse?
She's so worried.
She's such a sweet old lady.
Does she think
she's not old at all? She'll kill me if I say that.
Does she? Such a sweet old overweight lady. Does she think that am I a
she
bad
thinks you're
influence?
a bad influence.
But
that Johnny Boy's rotten to the core.
I'm your only influence. So what's
worse? No influence or you?
I don't know. I cannot answer that, Mary.
Oh, nice. You know my mom's name.
I do.
Keep it at that.
Okay.
Don't worry about my mom's business.
Do you know my mom's name?
Anne?
That's her middle name. Spooky.
Karen.
Whoa.
I don't know. I mean, she was born in New York.
Okay.
I don't know. I would love if I could be like, yeah, she was born in the Bronx. Like,
I wish I could say that too, but she wasn't.
I've been watching The Sopranos recently.
Okay.
It's so much better than Jurassic World.
How many? What's the DPM? That's dinosaurs per minute. What's the
real
DPM?
Low. It's real low.
The Sopranos.
It's really low.
Okay.
It's about the same as Jurassic Park.
You know, I'll tell you about Jurassic Park because I watched it this week. There are not that many dinosaurs.
There's not. The DPM's very low,
and I like that because it's suspenseful and you. It's
where's
like,
the dinosaurs? I thought there's dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Even when they're going through the park, the Sam Neill is like, "Where's the damn dinosaurs?"
Yeah. Well, we couldn't afford them.
Yeah. Well, they spared no expense.
Wait until JP2 because they probably got a bigger budget.
Oh, sure, sure.
Where was the second one? The Lost World.
I couldn't go to sleep last night. Do you know why?
No.
Couldn't remember the name of the guy who played Newman on Seinfeld.
You know we have the internet where you could look up Wayne Knight's name, right?
It was 4 a.m, and eventually I said, "Okay, Google," and it get ding dong. And I said ding dong, and I said, "Who played Newman on Seinfeld?" And it said,
Wayne Knight played Newman on Seinfeld.
And I said, "Thank you, good night," and I went to sleep.
Why do you need a girlfriend when you've got
When
Google?
I got Siri or Cortana or whatever.
Google, just Google.
My girlfriend Google. This is my girlfriend Google. Have you met her mom? And she'll say no.
Does your mom not have a computer?
I told my mom how to use Netflix the other day, and she was so happy. She's like, "I'm paying $70 for cable." And I said, "Get rid of it and get Netflix." And she said, "How's that work?" And I explained to her what Netflix was, and she lost her mind. So you're telling me it's $8 a month for that? And I was like, "Yeah."
Did she get it?
No,
she get it?
I don't think she got it.
My dream is to get Jessica's parents, and Jessica, for everyone here that doesn't know, she's the official girlfriend of Dilettante Ball. I want to get her parents. I want to get her parents because she is an orphan. I want to get her parents Netflix,
sure,
but they have no way to watch it because they don't
have a computer.
They don't have a computer. They don't have internet.
They don't have internet.
Yeah, right? It's crazy. No, it's fine. Please react.
Someone just threw up in the audience.
It's really crazy. They're like,
they don't have the internet.
No, they would. We were on vacation out of the country a few years ago. Well, actually, I'm lying to you because they do have internet, but her mom only knows how to use email.
Okay.
They specifically have the internet just for email, but that's a very recent development. And we were out of the country, so she couldn't call Jessica. So we had to teach her how to email.
So moms only have email so they can send you messages that start with subject line forward. She couldn't even do that.
No, there's no way. She emails me too sometimes, it's very nice to hear from her.
Yeah.
But I want
she'd like this.
Her dad would lose his fucking cool if he even heard of Netflix because he just spends his time watching like his favorite show. I don't know what it's called, so I'll look it up and find out. It's a show that's just like stock aerial footage of states with someone talking over it like, New Hampshire is known for its lovely coasts and whatever it's known for.
Sure.
Which I should know because we've already covered it.
Is each episode a particular
state? Each episode is a state, and it's just
aerial shots of cornfields.
Yeah. And he loses his fucking mind.
How do they get this shot?
And that's all Netflix is like weird garbage shows like that. And he has two favorite shows. It's that show and Mantracker.
So that's where Sasquatch turns the tables on us.
It's like a reality show that's maybe a competition, and it's like a dude gets put in the woods, and he has like a day head start.
Okay. Oh, then people got to track him down.
And Mantracker has to track that person down.
Is Mantracker the name of a person?
It's Douglas Mantracker.
Sure.
Yeah, and he just tracks him down. And if you don't get tracked, you win like whatever $10,000 or something.
Yeah, it's something stupid.
And if you do get tracked, you
have to pay him $10,000.
Yeah, and it sucks.
What is it? How's the guy? Is he like?
I mean, he's like a fucking weirdo.
Hey, I'm Doug Mantracker, just like a normal guy. Like, I'm out here in the woods, and I'm
ready to track some mans.
Sure, right.
No, he's just like a.
Does he have an accent?
I don't remember. If he does, it's Australian.
Oh, sure.
But I feel like he doesn't, and he's just like a survivalist kind of guy. Speaking of survivalists, I don't want to get into specifics, even though I don't know how he would ever find this. But someone that I work with,
is a murderer.
Yes. First of all, I found out the other day. He was like talking to me, and he was like, "Yeah, this weather's crazy, right?" And I was like, "Dog, I don't fucking care about the weather right now." And he was like, "You know, I have this theory."
Oh boy,
here we go. The seasons are shifting because the magnetic poles of the Earth are going to shift. Which, have you heard this?
I've heard this. Yeah, sure.
So it's not a thing.
Well, in the same way that like, hey, we're due for another big old earthquake. Like, shut up.
Yeah.
That's not okay. Whatever.
So I was like, cool. Like a day or two later, he was like,
he leans in real close. Hey,
we were talking about like I don't know. It doesn't matter. And he was like, "Yeah, that's why I just practice, survival skills. I just go into my backyard and try and see if I can make fire without like a lighter, just in case. When the apocalypse happens, I want to be ready.
When
the poles shift in a month and the apocalypse happens."
I go into my backyard in Evanston and I play with my dog.
No, he lives in the city proper.
Oh, so
he's like
worse.
lighting fires in the middle of a city.
Sure, like someone's hanging up their laundry. He's like, "Hey."
Speaking of making fires, while we were in Michigan, we tried very hard to make fire with
flint and steel. And we did it 2 nights in a row.
It only took 2.5 hours each night.
That's right. But you know what?
We did it.
Those hot dogs never tasted any better. All right, I think that's good. Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. If you please hold your applause.
Hold them. So thank you for holding them. Thanks to Ryan Phillips. Thank you to Pony Patrol. Thank you to everyone who came out tonight. I will shake each of your hands individually. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk to the bouncer later. He's got the clicker. I think we're somewhere up in the 400s.
400,000s.
Is that right?
Yeah. They said we could not fill the United Center 2 shows in a row.
Here we are, though. 2 shows in a row, baby. Can't be stopped.
Talk to me after the show if you want a sticker.
Okay.
Don't talk to me after the show if you want a... Okay. Please welcome to the stage my partner in audio crime, Spencer Hamilton.
What did you do? I turned it on. Hey man, I'm just rolling.
This has been a Peaches and Hot Sauce presentation.
Peaches. Hot sauce. 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 Got your peaches.